So, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is story time. This is prison 27. Um, Brief recap: I was stuck in a hole in Pollock for months, awaiting transfer. There was some type of mess up with the paperwork, and me and another offender with another name, with a similar name and a similar number, and so it was a lot of just foolishness if I could. But I finally was able to make it to my destination. Um, I was introduced to Oakdale FCI 1, which is the Federal Correctional Institution in Oakville. It has two sides, FCI 1, FCI 2. FCI 2 is generally for uh, like immigration and stuff. So it's a lot of Spanish speaking people over there and all that stuff like that. I never saw FCI 2 at all. I saw FCI 1, and that's where I went. I eventually I'm going to discharge from this place. This is the last place that I went through in my prison journey. So I'm about to tell you it may take about 30 things. It's probably going to take about that much. They're on the nose. I literally have. This is 27. I can see myself doing. It's gonna be a 27. It's gonna be a 28, and maybe like a 29. Wrap it up, because it's it gets a little heavy. And 30, I can't really see, but it may. I don't know. It depends on how we go out of this is. This is a natural thing. Oh my God! All right, K-Some. City pop money. City pop money. Um, thank you so much. Um, as always, please, please, please hit the like, hit the share. K-Some, I appreciate you. We're gonna use it to grow the channel, sister. I appreciate you. My brother, it's your brother. It's a girl. K-Some. So, so Oakdale is a low security facility, but it's literally ran like a medium. The reason it is because um, there was a riot there a long time ago. Oakdale prison riot. Prison riot. Um, it was a remember the Oakdale prison riot. It happened in 1987, and it was a big old thing at this prison, and the ramifications of that riot are still felt today. It's like they still run it like a meeting. The riot had something to do with the Cubans, and they actually, I think, took control of the prison or something, held hostages, and did all kind of stuff. Um, it happened in '87. I was a baby. Um, so what happened was, as I'm reading, basically, I wasn't there in '87, of course, but it was a immigration place, and they had about 1,000 Cuban inmates there, and the United States and the Cuban government had came to agreement to transfer them back to Cuba, and they didn't want to go back to Cuba, and so this is what they did, and so they overtook the prison with homemade weapons, machetes, on November 21st, of '87. And so it made national network. They held this bitch to the 29th. So they had the prison for some days. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so when I was there, I remember hearing about the riot because I always and when I first got there, it was like they was doing 10-minute moves. When I first got there, they were doing 10-minute moves and stuff like that. And so I heard that at Lowe's they don't do moves. They don't do like, oh, like whatever, whatever. Remember I was telling you like every 10 minutes you gotta move, like every hour you get a 10-minute move to move where you're going. And so I remember like my homie was telling me, oh, you going to the Lowe, they don't do that. But like you could just move around freely. And so, but this one did. They just still had 10-minute moves. They still had metal detectors, which is something that the lows were not supposed to have. A low is supposed to be a low security facility for a reason. While it was treated as a medium, kind of, sort of, it was also looked at as like a disciplinary low. Like for people that we know we can't put at the mediums, but they could not make it at there, make it there. So you had a lot of people that was medium-like, they had medium style points, but couldn't go to mediums. So, um, this is what happened. They had, so I get on the counter, and the units are named after the parishes around. There's Allen Unit, Rapides Unit. Is it Concordia? Allen, Rapides, something like what's another parish right now? Hold on. Vernon. All right. So it was Evangela, Rapides, Vernon. It was Allen, Rapides, Vernon, and Evangela unit. Every unit had two sides. Side one, two. So it's Allen 1, Allen 2, Rap 1, Rap 2, Rapides, Vernon 1, Vernon 2, and Evangela 1, Evangela 2. Evangela 2 was all the way to the back. I hated it back then. But I was sent to goes to Evangela 2. So initially getting there, I was just like amazed because the air felt like it was laxed. The air felt laxed. I didn't feel prison air, if that makes any sense what I'm saying. Like when I go to the mediums, which I've always ever been, or in the state or something, when you walk in prison, there's an air of prison. Like you could feel the thick bravado. You could feel you could cut it. It was so thick. You could feel it. But I didn't feel it here. I did not feel it. I did not feel it. I did. I saw a lot of white people. I just saw I saw the black people. I saw this, which was kind of new to me in the federal system, was saw a little intermingling among the races. Like I would see white people sitting at the black TV, or black people sitting at the white TV. I was seeing that. Like, what the fuck? Because that's not supposed to really happen. I didn't see them. I didn't see the white phone, the black phone. I just saw everybody using the phone. I didn't see the white computer, the black computer. I just saw everybody using the computer. So this was some of the first things that I noticed that like things were different that way. I kind of saw everybody hustling and busting around. Everybody had like a little get up and go about. So the air was very, very much different. Thank you for that update about responding. Go John Bell Edwards. So when I got there, that was a little different for me. And I felt that in the air. I didn't remember, like, it didn't feel like, bitch, I'm gonna have to jig a bitch up prison. It felt like just something different. And I couldn't really put my finger on it. I didn't know that I was back really, they didn't feel more like prison until I go to my cell. The cell they assigned me was a cell with a black skinny dude from Mississippi. And so when I go in, he was like, he looked at me, and I had been in the hole, and I had been pretending to be a boy in the hole. So I let my beard grow and everything. So I had a full beard and everything. I was giving trade. So sorry y'all, I forgot when I lay down and do that. So I go in the cell, and he looked, and so soon as I'm in, I'm looking at him like he's sizing me up or something. I'm like, yo, well, I'm shaky. And so there was a knock at the door. I turn around and I see this dude that I knew from another camp named Nine. And so I was like, oh, what's up, Nine? He was like, what's up, Shaky? What's up? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. He from the 91. And so he hollered at me. And so, and he was like, oh, you. So he told the dude, he was like, say Sip. They used to call him Sip. Of all things, they used to call this man Sip. No relation to Sip Nation at all. But because they call all the people from Mississippi, they call them Sip, like for short, like Mississippi. So it was like Sip. So it's no relation to Sip Nation. But so it's like, so Sip, take care of the baby. And so Sip was like, the baby? He was like, oh man, I thought so. And I'm like, what you thought? What you thought, bro? And so Nine was like, no, Sip, not this one here. This one here, box your ass. And I'm like, no, I ain't on that type of time. I was like, what's the problem? He was like, well, man, he had a beard, but he had like this little thing where he used to do with his face like that all the time, and just used to drive me insane. So he was like, so basically, he was like, no disrespect, I ain't got nothing against homosexuals, got nothing, I just don't want bunk with them, I don't want bunk with them. I'm like, oh man, not this dumbass shit again. And so I'm like, well, then you might have to move, cause you might want to find you a cell. And he was like, because I'm like, so, look, son, I just been in the whole 2 months, so I'm not even like I walk into this like I want to feel like I'm in prison, or I want to feel I don't know if I can vibe with this other shit that y'all got over here feeling. But bitch, like I don't feel like I'm in prison. I'm not tripping. It is what it is. You need to move if you don't like this cell. And so Nine was like, no, come on, Shaky, let me talk to you. And so he was like, listen, go up in that cell over there and talk to your people. I'm like, what you mean by people? He was like, well, he was like, oh yeah, I forgot you come from the pen, medium, all that shit. He was like, look, I'm gonna break it down to you. All that stuff, it don't go like that here. Like you gotta get all that mind out your stuff. But check it out, we will see what you could do for you as far as getting your cell. All right, so, boom. I go up the stairs and I go into the room. Welcome, new subject. Welcome, lovely. Welcome. I love new subscribers. I want a titty bop for y'all, but I only titty bop for girls that donate to the cause. They only get a titty bop. I don't know, find something to do for the new subbies. So I go up the stairs and I look in the room. I look in the window first, and I see a white girl sitting on the bed, a white boy sitting on the bed, a complete transsexual sitting on the top bed, and what looks like to me a butch queen sitting on a desk. It was 3 people in the room. But everything about them give me punk, and punk. Nobody welcome me? I'm sorry, Christine. Welcome, sister. I just caught it. I was just looking at the comments. I usually don't look at the comments because people say I stop too much and they want me to continue with the story. So I'm sorry. I was looking for story times that found this. So I subscribe. Thank you, Real Ninja. Thank you to all my new subbies. I love y'all. We all are welcome to Zip Nation. So it's like punk, and punk. So I don't even knock on the door. I don't even knock on the door. I walk in and there's chairs. The chairs that you take and you put them out to go, your chairs are moving. The little plastic chairs, you take them out. Every cell has 2, one for you, one for your selling. You take your chair and you go sit it behind in front of the TV or whatever. So I sit right in the chair, cross my legs, and told him this. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm the queen mother. They stop talking and they look at me like, who is this big bitch? And I was like, so I look at the trainer who's a black trainer. And I was like, girl, you ain't got no magic shave? I need to get this hair off my face. And she was like, I don't use magic shave. I shave. And who are you again? I said, I'm the queen mother and you are? She said, well, if you're the queen's mother, I'm the queen. I'm like, oh, okay. And so the white girl was like, well, hi, my name's Sam. Um, Sam, and she introduced herself. And I said, what's her name? And so the dude, the Butch Queen, he was like, and so she was like, oh, I ain't no Butch Queen. Um, I'm a real dude. I'm from Atlanta. I'm like, oh, okay. But he was short, had a line in pussy, whatever. So I met her. So his name was Ralph. Come to find out, Ralph was not a Bush Queen. He was actually kind of sort of like a trade, but he was a kind of sort of like a trade that liked it. The tranny, whose name is Kool-Aid. Um, what was Kool-Aid? So I'm gonna call Dominique on this in a minute because I think she has pictures of we. Okay, I'm not gonna get it myself. We're gonna take one. Oh yeah, Ralph. Fuck Ralph. Yep, that's his real name. Yep, that's his real name. Fuck them. Fuck these people. Everybody here listen, it's real names on down. Take your lick right now. I'm not finna do that. Yep, that's his real name. That's Ralph's real name. And Sam's real name is Sam. And Kool-Aid's real name is Carlos Antonio Alexander. Um, so so Kool-Aid off the muscle. Kool-Aid is this black tranny. She has hair. And I'm talking about she's just like a fat face. She's short and she kind of chubby. She give you bitch on a bad day. She give you like an ugly, ugly bitch. I gotta show y'all a picture of Kool-Aid. Hold on. So y'all can see how this ugly bitch looks. But from day one, I knew. I'm not at Pollock no more. I'm at Oakdale. This is my next one, man. No, I'm not at Pollock no more. I'm at Oakdale. This is my first day at Oakdale. Girl, and she got a picture of Joe up here. So So this is Kool-Aid. So this is Kool-Aid. That's not her in jail, but that's her, how she look. When I tell you she was ugly, bitch, I'm talking about she ugly. That's her. She give you ugly, bitch. But she's a boy. So, okay. So, me and her, I already know. I just feel like me and this bitch is probably gonna have some issues. But I don't know what they are, and I don't care. Cause she always, she look like a man. No, she look like an ugly bitch. She just look like an ugly bitch. Did you bop her? That bitch ain't want no smoke with me at all. So, okay, let's get into this. Because I don't want to take too much time. I want to just go into the story. So Kool-Aid, so, girl, it was stupid. Girl, we got a picture of Joe too, girl. So, well, at least I know I got a picture of Joe. Let me see if Dominique got pictures of people so I can show y'all. All right. No, I'm going to do this. Let me introduce Dominique to the story before I tell you who Dominique is. So, They say, while I'm there, I said, well, look, I'm having an issue with this dude in the cell. I was like, can I get the lieutenant of the car to go see what's going on before I have to handle it? And so Sam was like, lieutenant? What do you mean? And I'm like, well, I come from the medium and they usually have a lieutenant of every like unit. And so from what I understand, like, y'all a little get caught with him. And so she was like, so that whole Alexis, aka Kool-Aid, was like, oh, Sean Conner, you gonna meet her in a little while. That's how she talks. She's so funny, stupid talk. You gonna meet her in a little while. I'm like, so what I will do about this issue? She was like, girl, she was like, I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do with the issue. It seems like you have an issue. Aren't you the queen's mother? And I'm like, you know what, sister, you right. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, dude gotta get up out that cell. It is what it is. I see the punks is not gonna help me. I see the punks is not gonna take care of this. You know what? I'm gonna bop this boy. And he does not want it. He does not want it with me. So I goes down the stairs. As I'm walking down the stairs, they call, child call. Eva 1. No, Eva 2, child call. I was in Eva 2, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was in Eva 2. And so I see everybody leaving for child. So I see Sam and Ralph coming down. And it was like, y'all going to child? I said, yeah, where Alexis at? I said, where the queen at? He said, oh, she usually waits because she's gonna wait for Dominique. And Dominique unit go last. I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I was about to go, but something told me, let me go check on this bitch. Something told me, I said, so I go back to her, I said, Queen, why you don't go to the shower? And so she was like, oh, because the shot caller, that you're the so say shot caller. Well, her unit's last because their unit's so dirty, and she'll be coming down. You'll see her. I said, what she look like? She said, oh, she's a short little ugly faced girl. I'm like, oh God. So do I really want to see her? And so, we going through the thing. So they finally call rep. Oh, thank you, them girls. Titty pop time. Pop, titty pop. So pop titty. I'm gonna start playing the titty pop song when somebody send a little Condella, bitch. So I'm like, well, bitch. I'm thinking to myself too, bitch. If there's anything uglier than you, I don't know what to do. But okay, this just can't get no This just can't get no worse. So we wait out the unit. And so we just walking down the little way. And I'm asking her how it is here, like what it is. She was like, oh, girl, there's all these fake trannies, all these little punks, and all these fucking child molesters. That's all that's on this fucking camp. That's all that's on this fucking camp. I'm like, girl, what? I said, so where's Dominique? I said, she's gonna come. And so we walk in, and the whole Rapids unit walk out. And so we waiting, and then she was like, oh my fucking God, I hope this bitch comes on. And so all I see marching from Rapids unit is this little short, black ass girl, I don't even know what, just trotting down. Now she was a little short black ass girl, but the bitch had a little white t-shirt on, tucked in some gray sweatpants, girl. Tight on her. Showing her little kicks. Twisting down the world. Bobbing her big old head. And when I walk up close and I see this big-eyed fool, girl, and I'm like, what is this? And so, I'm like, what? And so Kool-Aid was like, there she go. Dominique, this is the queen mother. She's from Louisiana, girl. And so I meet Dominique, and Dominique, like, hey girl, how you doing? You from Louisiana? Girl, where you come from, girl? Where you come from, girl? I'm like, I tell him my little backstory. I come from here, She says, oh my God, I'm the shot caller. If you need anything, let me know. I was like, well, I need some magic shade first. But I was telling her about the issue that I had in the cell. And so she was like, well, I'm gonna check and see what something I could do. But, but, we'll see what we could do. But see, they had sale opening here. You could go into there. Blah, blah, blah. I said, so y'all have a gay car, and you're the gay cop shot caller, and there are no gay sales? And so she was like, well, girl, I don't know. So Dominique, in my first meeting of her, was just like, you're too young to be a shot caller. You don't know what's going on to be a shot caller. I'm like, I don't know how this car is running, if the wheels is falling off or what. So they're telling me there's another girl on the compound, another another black tranny by the name of Mimi, and she never goes to child. So I would never. So she was like, but she'll see us on the yard. So we go to child, and literally it's different than that. Low is much richer. She wasn't my daughter yet, but Frederick, you getting ahead of yourself. So we go eat, and so it's just like there's no tables distinction. Like there's no this is a Louisiana table, this is a what you call them table, this is a this table. It's like kind of like a little bit of everything table. But what am I seeing? Is a lot of punks. When I tell you, I see there was Mexican punks, white punks, all of them coming. As we sit at the table right, kind of like where we sitting at the table right, like where. God, I just had a memory. Hold on, girl. This could be this might be hard, girl. I just had a memory, but not of nothing I'm talking about now. I just had a memory of like whatever, and how that used to be. Girl, how the fuck? All right, sorry about this, y'all. So, as I'm sitting at the table with them, I'm seeing all the punks come and speak to them. Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing? Who's the new girl? Who she is? Who she is? And so Kool-Aid was like being shady, like, oh, she calls herself the Queen Mother. And I'll introduce her, I'll be like, no, my name is Shakie, how y'all doing? Or whatever. So listen, no step. I'm like, have I walked into the Twilight Zone or something? Because nothing I know of prison, how this is run, it should be run. It's like, from the people standpoint, it would feel like a medium. But from the inmate standpoint, it feel like a freak show. Like all kind of stuff going on. So I'm seeing all kind of stuff. So, boom. We go in the yard, and I meet Mimi. Now, Mimi is from Shreveport, and she's a tranny, and she black. And so, in my mind, by right, she should be the shot caller. She's an older girl, and Dominique obviously don't know what she's doing. So the first night we go out there, I'm not gonna lie, I literally fall in love with them. Like, Dominique is so clueless, but so lovable. It wasn't funny. She brings me some magic shave and a little ditty bag of little stuff. So she did do that. Kool-Aid gave me some stuff that I needed when we were in a unit, because we were in a unit together. And Mimi was real nice. Being from, whatever. But, so the first night we out there, we just was sitting on the bleachers outside talking. Now, I do see some trade on the compound. They got a lot of punks, but they got a lot of trade too. And so they got a few little high pieces and stuff. And so they give me the rundown about who go, who don't go, who won't go. All right, Maryland. Tell me about Maryland. DMV Dining Diva. Okay. Girl, you got some food? I'm hungry now. So, what happens is we just outside, kind of getting to know each other. They all telling me their little backstory. Dominique tells me that she was sentenced for armed robbery. And was sentenced to 10 years, and that was her first time in prison. She had went to other lows before, but she had never been on the upper level. Kool-Aid was a fraudist, and she had been on the upper level, She had been to Medium before, but neither one of them had been to a Penn. And Mimi, I don't think had been anywhere but a low either. And she was in jail for, I don't want to put bad law out on her. So Mimi, if you're watching this girl, I'm so sorry if it's wrong, but I think it was some type of prostitution or something like that. But I could have been wrong. If not, I don't remember what you was in jail for. So if you watching, sister, I'm sorry. But not trying to put no bad law on you, girl, but sell it, sell it. I don't remember her being in there for fraud, but I could be wrong too. But I just don't remember what she was in there from. Mimi was like kind of like to herself. She was like the Mexican boy. She kind of just kind of stayed in there with in that kind of lane. She never went to child, ever. She ate out our box. So from the get go, Mimi was cool with us, and it felt like a Golden Girls almost type thing, but it was really me Kool-Aid and it was really me Kool-Aid and Dominique from day one. Also, Mimi was very, very short. Mimi may have had like a few months left, like 2 or 3 months. She was not there for a long time with me. But so it always kind of felt like me, Kool-Aid, and Dominique. We were the only black girls on the compound. There were several white girls and some more Mexican girls, but we were the only black ones. Now, Dominique got the shot caller by default. She got the shot caller position because she was black. Pretty much for the gay car here was different than the gay car over there. There wasn't a low number of gays. The gays had a lot of numbers. So the gays had a lot of numbers because of this reason alone. Child molesters are not allowed to go on medium compounds unless it's like they gotta be real, like, they gotta go like the one in rat medium compounds. Basically, all child molesters in the penitentiary, in the penal system, in the feds, and when I say child molesters, that's people that are convicted of some type of crime involving children. So it doesn't even have to be molesting children. It could be like the child pornography people and all those people like that. They, whether they're gay, straight, bi, tri, whatever, they are looped into the gay car. I have no idea why, but the gay car had. So, oh, hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you so much, Tanya. Love you. So the gay car had not only all the gay people that was in there on regular charges, but it also had every child molester on the compound. And we say, all right, Miss J, Titty Pop Girl, thank you, sister. Thank y'all, all, everybody that support me, y'all. I thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I have no idea. And I will not, and we're going to figure out a way to make that money go to definitely good use. Miles, are you telling them the other ways as well to just say it doesn't matter. So thank you, sister. You helped me make this possible. Cause I didn't have to go not definitely I made money, so I don't have to go get tonight. So the girls, so it was basically like this. Inside the gate car was all what they called chomos. Chomos, yeah, Cash App and PayPal. They are, girl. Y'all take good care of me. I don't care what nobody says. Tip Nation. Girl, when I'm hungry, I already know. Somebody finna send me $5, $10. And I love it. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. But I'm not hungry right now. I'm not saying I'm hungry right now. I'm not hungry. I am hungry, but not hungry. I'm hungry for some real food. Somebody can't buy. So, I see that. I see that. So, girl, I develop a relationship with the girls. I think I'm gonna bring Dominique in on the next story. I had her on standby to talk about it tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna get into it tonight. But I'm gonna call her so y'all can hear her talk and see if I did good on her voice. Let's do that right now. Of course, now Dominique is home, but I'm gonna call because I want to get some pictures, and I know she has them. Now, she's in Miami, so it's like 10:30 now. So I hope she's up because she does work.
Hello?
What, girl, what you was sleeping?
No, I was just cold out.
You was what?
Cold outside. Cold outside.
You were outside. What you doing outside?
Feeding this dog.
You have a dog? Hello?
Yeah.
You have a dog?
No, that's a neighbor's dog.
Your neighbor's dog?
Yeah, I feed it because, I don't know.
So daughter, I got you on my YouTube live. Are you watching it?
Yes, I am. Well, no, I'm watching right now. No, right now.
You're not watching it. Or you were just watching the series, you're not watching the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I just introduced you on the live as far as when I met you at Oakdale.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that day?
Yes. I really do. I remember it from like A to B.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so when it was the day after R&D let all people out from prison, and from the other R&D, I was going for dinner or whatever, chow. We call it chow, whatever. So I was coming down the ramp, and I always do front my little hips with a side to side, whatever, prancing and being me or whatever. And so I seen you walking with Kool-Aid, and so Kool-Aid basically, like, is the monkey of the compound. We call her monkey or whatever, but she introduced me to you when I came up to her or whatever. And so I immediately, you know what I'm saying, like, working with open arms, and that let you know that I was a shot caller of the compound
Yes, you did.
of
Yes, you did.
Oakdale.
Yes, you did.
And so I asked you where you was from. You said you're from the beautiful city of New Orleans. I was from Miami, and this is who I was. And then off jump, you told me that I want to be your daughter. Off the jump already.
Right.
Like, you were saying basically, you like my
Oh,
vibe, you like my school, whatever. I'll be your daughter.
okay.
And so, go ahead.
So before, I don't want to get too far in that. Because I only told him that I met you that day. We went to go to eat child. I eventually met Mimi, and we all was out that night. We all kind of clicked, and we was all cool. This is what I wanted. I was really close. So I'm not gonna ask. They say I had your voice down, pay. Cause mama, girl, I'm the psychotic girl, and I went over there. So I do I was doing your voice, and I was doing Kool-Aid ugly voice. So what I want to do is though, I know we took pictures and stuff there. Do you have any? You still have your pictures?
I do have that in my closet. I have my closet in my little box, whatever. I gotta look for it. Picture that me, you, Kool-Aid,
Right.
and yeah, my brother.
Okay. So listen.
Mhm.
If you can, because I'm not going to do part 28 of this tonight, I'm going to
Mhm.
do it probably tomorrow or Monday. And I'm going to bring you in on it, but I just was calling right now to see
Mhm.
if you had pictures that you could send me so I could show them. But I'm going to show them a picture of you anyway,
Okay. Okay.
so they can see who you is. But they
Okay.
say I got your voice down, babe. So that's how I was
Okay.
covered. So you could go to sleep. I just ran in the last part ran a little longer than I thought it would be, and I thought it was gonna
Mhm.
be deep into Oakdale right now. I'm just not getting into Oakdale. So
Okay.
I'm just telling about my first day there and what I thought about it and how it was and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Right.
Um,
So do you want me to see a picture of me? Like a little picture of
well,
me?
you can send me a picture of you if you want, so I can show them.
All right.
Don't be all,
All right.
don't be. I want them to see. I don't want you to put all them filters and stupid ass shit you be trying to put on there. Just put a
I ain't
picture.
gonna do that.
All right, daughter.
I ain't gonna do that.
All
All
right.
right then.
All right. So now, as she said, remember how I said we just kind of clicked instantly. I knew Dominique gave me. So that night, they were when we got together. They were so interested in. Oh, girl, my belly out. Don't tell them about. Oh shit. I live in my truth. I'm fat. So it is what it is. I don't care. This is me. This is just me. I'm in my house, chilling, laid back. I got a t-shirt and panties on. Um, Let me show y'all Oakdale. That's kind of like the outsides of it, as y'all can see. So I said, me just panties. Okay. All right, just panties. Um, But Dominique sent a picture. I have a picture of Dominique though. I was just going to Instagram. If she don't do it, but she filters her ass down. She ain't got no pictures where she look like a boy. She didn't look like he was in prison. I'm not showing you a picture with. I want to show you a picture with she Dominique. That bitch ain't got nothing. So I'm every that's filthy, filtered down. I want you to see Dominique as I saw Dominique, and I don't have that. But if she send me the pictures of her in jail, the picture I show y'all of Kool-Aid is as I saw Kool-Aid. It was one. Yay, thank you, Jesus. Um, the as the pictures I saw of Kool-Aid is really accurate as to how I saw Kool-Aid. The pictures of how I see Dominique is not how I saw Dominique initially. Dominique had a fade. Dominique ain't had no hair on his head. Dominique was giving you ball. But I'm gonna show y'all the picture that I just got, and it's gonna be similar to the picture he probably sent me. But we'll show you the jailhouse pictures when when I get them. So so this is Dominique. Filtered down. Filtered down. So okay. So they were so interested and engulfed in how prison was outside of that place, like mediums and pens. Um, the filter is cute. You know, the filter is cute. She cute for a filter. Dominique was Dominique. But when I first met Dominique, I was like, okay, girl, you gotta be my daughter because I got to school you and mold you. You wanna be a shot caller, you wanna be whatever, whatever, and you have no clue as to what's going on. So I was like, watch how I handle this bed issue. So I intended to go in there and bop that dude and say, listen, you get up. You don't want to be in here with me? This is where they assigned me to. You can't move me. I'm not going to move. You might as well get used to being in a bunk with a punk. Well, she sent me a picture that was on there. She sent me that picture. Girl. She fine. She had a little thickness to her. She ain't fine. She used to wear these tight sweats. Bitch was fine. For, that part. So, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go bop this bitch. I had it on my mind, and I had it on, and I swear to God. And so look, when I went in there, I went in there. He was like, listen, I don't want you to think I mean no disrespect or nothing, but look, I can't bunk with a punk. I can't bunk with a gay person. Um, but I got a proposition, but I'm gonna need your help on it because of my financial situation. I'm like, what you mean? And he was like, my homeboy leave in 2 weeks. He got a cell to himself. I'm gonna let him move in here and you move in himself so y'all eventually do a swap. He told me he'll charge me $150 if I come up with 75. You come up with the other 150. That way you can have you come in straight having a cell to yourself, and it'll be a gay cell. So eventually, it's like the state of Mississippi was selling a cell to the gay card. The Mississippi code was selling a cell to the gay card, in a sense. So I was like, don't trip. You ain't got to come up with the 75. I'm gonna pay the 150 because I don't want to bunk with you in it. Made a call to my sister, had the 150 deposited into his account. Boom, we did it. I actually had to sleep. They couldn't do the paperwork because it was after child, and so I actually got the cell. That I had to sleep in there with that bitch one morning, but maneuvering around getting the next morning I wasn't even in the unit. I was maneuvering around getting my shit together because they make you go to laundry, they make you get on your clothes, they make you do research, R&D, whatever they call it, orientation, all this other dumbass shit you have to do. Medical, you have to go see a lot of people your first day there. So I did all that, but I end up getting my own cell that night. Uh, so So, oh yeah, yeah. So, I meet my homeboys. The Louisiana car is big there. The Louisiana car have like, so on this compound, the yard is big. It have gazebos, and everything have a gazebo. Alabama gazebo, Baton Rouge gazebo, a New Orleans gazebo. So Louisiana's so big, they really have three gazebos. They have a gazebo for New Orleans, a gazebo for Baton Rouge, and a gazebo for like Shreveport and all that other stuff. The lanyard. Um, being from Louisiana, though, you could sit at any gazebo, but you generally sit at the gazebo from your city. Alabama had a gazebo, Florida had a gazebo. Everywhere had a gazebo. White boys had the same thing. A gazebo on the outside was just basically a table with a thing on it, and it had like 20 all around the compound. The yard had treadmills. The yard had all the amenities that I came to know at a medium. The rec center was very, very good, and very well put together. Um, they had what else did they have? They had I mean, it was nice. It was a good yard. It was okay yard. Um, they did orientation. They did all that stuff. They did all that foolishness and everything. Education was nice except for one thing. They didn't have computers, which I didn't understand. But I found out the reason they have computers, but because they had so many child molesters on the compound, not chomos, but people convicted of crimes where they were not able to use computers, because you had a lot of fraud people there, and you had a lot of now there were computers at the medium and there were computers at the pen, but here they didn't have computers. They had old fashioned typewriters, um, in the law library and stuff. Where I would go and do stuff at all the time, and stuff. Um, so my first, the shot caller from Louisiana, his name, come with this boy name. Hold on. I'm gonna call Dominique Exler because I forgot his name. She'll remember. I don't know. He was from the West Bank though. I know that.
Hello?
One more thing, daughter. What the shot caller from Louisiana name was? Short dude that was in your unit?
Oh, little thing.
T, little T. Thank you. That's all it was. All right. All right. So the shot caller from Louisiana name was T. T, my homeboy, he was he kind of ran the compound, just kind of just keeping everything kind of copacetic. Um, and so it was a good yard. It was a real good yard. My first issue there, and I was cool with them. The other punks from day one did not like me, but them bitches only didn't like me because they were so scared of me. When word got around that I was on the compound, it's pretty fair that I had been to the pen. No punk had been to the pen on that compound. By me being to the pen, they hear about the knife fights, the knocking niggas out, sucking their dick. This had spread on the compound like wildfire. So them white punks would see me and then just go the other way. Even though I'm real, real nice, even though I'm real, real good, the white punks was not having it with me. They looked at me and saw just big black gorilla bitch, and they just went, bitch, if they see me walking, they'll go the other way. Promise. Um, so my first issue that I had to deal with was this. I had a homeboy named Fred, and Fred was very fine. When I tell you Fred was that nigga, when I tell you Fred, red, fine, no stomach, just had a nasty old look, Fred was fine. But Kool-Aid, Fred was also in our unit. But Kool-Aid slick side crushing on Fred. So every time Fred would go get in the shower or something, she running, she making sure she herself being seen, whatever, whatever. She the type of trainer that just feel like, bitch, I'm that bitch. But she really wasn't that bitch. So the first issue I had to solve was this. Fred started to put that together. So he comes say, so one day I'm just standing up there chilling, minding my business. And so Kool-Aid comes stand up next to me. I was like, girl, your homeboy just is everything. I was like, girl, leave my homeboy alone. But I ain't know where to come from. Fred come out of nowhere and was like, say, bitch, you gonna stop fucking playing with me? You gonna stop looking at me and shit, blah, blah, blah. Going in on Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid was like, oh, me, 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 me. I'm like, girl, this bitch. So I was like, stay home, man. Just calm down. He was like, no, Shake, you better get that bitch. You better get that bitch. In fact, get that bitch. I want that bitch. Got that kid. You can't play him in the shop. So I'm like, fuck Kool-Aid, you stupid bitch. Always doing some shit. Cause I kinda like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid I look as like a mascot or a pet. We used to call her, I used to drive that hoe. I was like, bitch, you my pet monkey, bitch. I feel like Michael Jackson, bitch, and you give me Bubbles, bitch. I used to actually fuck with that hoe and say, come on, Bubbles. Let's go, Bubbles. Wake up, Bubbles. So I don't want nobody just to, I don't want to flush out my pet monkey. And I don't want my homeboy to flush out my pet monkey. So I try to be like peacemaker, like, let dog. He ain't doing nothing, he ain't doing blah, 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 etc. He ain't gonna come around you no more, whatever, whatever. So I gotta basically play peacekeeper. I wasn't on that rah-rah shit. This is a low. Everything in this bitch is so laid back. And I'm like, man, we just gonna just chill. Y'all tripping. We having fun, we joking. So I calmed the situation down and made Kool-Aid promise to him that if she see him in the shower or something, she not gonna even go back there. So, um, wait, what's the question? Wait, stop. So I know it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm really affected by it. I was forced by several men and can't sleep at night, and I'm on the urge of suicide. What happens, Will? Wait. I'm ashamed to admit this, but things happen to me in jail. How can I cope? Y'all, when something like that come, let me make me see it. People just gonna have to get mad. No. No, 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 no. Some questions need to be answered right now. Things happen to me in jail. What number did you give her? What number is that? Dunlin, can you? I don't know if you can. Can you email me your number? And I will call you. I will finish this, but I will call you. Uh, I don't know what happened, but listen. So listen. Let me tell you something. I'm, good thing. Thank you, Miss Angela. Um, Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Um, uh, I can't really explain to you, but for me, telling somebody and telling my story has been an expelling of demons for me. I can't tell you how going through this again and just kind of like at first it was like bottle it up, forget about it, move on with your life, and how it like I couldn't function, you know. But the more I just begin to say, um, the better I felt, and so first of all, if you're having suicidal thoughts, definitely call a suicide hotline. I'm not a counselor. I'm not. I actually go to counseling. So I'm not smart like them. And if you are having these thoughts, I want to tell you, number one, you are special, you are wonderful, you are treasured, you are cherished. You are a wonderful person. So you need to know that. I love you, and everybody on this live love you. And I want you to feel that love all times. Um, that's the first thing I want you to know. The second thing is there is nothing wrong with getting help. Get that out your mind. I go get help, sister. Jail fucked me up too. in some ways, I'm still not able to have a real meaningful relationship. I'm not. So this is normal. It's okay, and you can make something of anything. What we experienced in jail, if it was anything similar, I don't know. But it was the bottom. The fact that we not in jail no more shows that we making progress. And that's a lot better than a lot of people. So you are doing a great job because you excelling at it. Everything is hard. And I'm not saying it's easy. I can't lie to you and tell you it is. I wish I could say there was a button I could push or a wand I could wave to make you just feel 100% better. It takes steps, it takes time. But there is certainly this one thing that I assure you is there is hope. If nothing my fat ass could tell you is that where you have been, I have been. And where I am at, you can go. But guess what? I'm such a knowing person that I know you can go further. Somebody needs to hear what you're saying at some point. So what you need to do is stick around so we can do that. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't know exactly what you're going through. But I know this. Call that number if you don't do nothing else for me. If I make you feel better, if you find me funny, if you find me fat, please call that number and talk to somebody and honestly tell them what's going through your mind. Please do that for me. If you don't do nothing else for my fat ass, call that number and talk to somebody who can better explain to you the options you may have to navigate your life. So we love you. Sippers, we love you and we stand with you. Call that number and they're going to tell you what to do in maybe your situation. I also want you to do this. If you can, you don't have to. But if you can email me your number and I will call you myself. Not on live, not on camera. I will call you on my personal number and you could tell me whatever it is that you feel like you need to tell me from somebody that may have been through something similar to what you went through. I'm standing honest, but this is my first time telling anyone I didn't expect so much love. And you're not fair. You're a kind soul. Well, if you want to do something for my kind soul self, call that number for me. Please. I'm begging you. If you do that for me and email me your number, the second I finish this story, I'm going to call you and talk to you. You are a wonderful human being. This is not about me. This ain't I don't want, no. Thank you. It's mcshakielive@gmail.com. Just mention done, and I'm going to know who you're talking about. And I'm going to give you a call. But what I want you to do right now is just call that number. Please, call the hotline that Angela put up for me. She's my moderator, and she does a wonderful job. Shout out to, thank Angela, because I didn't even see it until she put the number in and stuff. So Angela, by looking up the number and put it up there, and you can still remain anonymous. I would never, I would never tell nobody who you are. And call the number. Listen, sister or brother, brother. Let me say something. You got to stick around, girl. How you gonna hear the rest of the story? Come on now, girl. It's us. We're a team. We're in this together. Yes. It hurts your pride as the man. Listen, ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Let me say something. Let me say something. Hear me out, done. And I'm gonna get back to the story. I'm gonna actually end it and come back to the story. Let me explain something to you. I often ask myself, why didn't I fight back? Why didn't I stop it? Why didn't I get up? Why didn't I say, well, fuck it, let's go do or die right here? Why didn't when I was forced to do this or that, and I bite down, scratch, kick, scream. Why didn't I do this? I often used to beat myself up for that. Why the fuck didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do this? And why didn't I do that? I used to always think to myself, why the fuck didn't I fight back? Why didn't I try to stop this for myself? But let me tell you something. In just in Louisiana, when I came home, and it's the most selfless and selfish thing I've ever done was tell that story. When I told that story, two things happened. Number one, there were changes to the law to where people can mitigate through this a little better. And second thing was the law was adhered to by my local sheriff. So when I say that to say this. What happened to me happened over the course of a time. And I didn't fight back. And so there was a total about 7 perpetrators to this. But guess what happened? Because of the law change, because of the policy change, because of them now enforcing and adhering to the law, 100 people don't have to go through it. So understand what I'm saying? I believe I didn't fight, so I could fight. Because if I'd have fought back, maybe I would have stopped 7 people from raping 1 person. But what I did, now how I fight, I stopped 100 people, 1,000 people from doing this to 100. So even though you might be thinking you embarrassed as a man, you lost your pride, you didn't fight back, whatever. Here's your chance to fight now. And the first fight is fighting for you. You feel what I'm saying? The first fight is fighting for you. So I'm not saying tell the world your story. Nobody can never tell you to do that. Nobody can never tell you to do that. So, but what I can tell you, I'm white. Don't if that matters, but it don't matter to me. And oh Lord, I say white punks in here. I'm not talking about. I like them. I'm gonna tell a story. I get along with them eventually. Don't know if that matters, but I was degraded for my race in there, and it stuck with me. Now I think everyone hates me for my skin. And Shakie, you're the best live I've ever been, and Kim Alcott. So listen, all right. Some of the realities of prison is that race takes a major part. In this country, there's more white people than black people, by number. It is what it is. So most things cater to white folks. In prison, there's more black people than white folks. So it's like kind of just what it is. That's the harsh realities. I don't think nobody in prison has any type of animosity to it. I don't really listen. When I say about the white punks, I'm talking about. It's not a degrading thing too. It was more just saying that it was white gay people. Because I say black punks too. So it's like, don't think I'm saying that. But at the same time, things in prison are not the same as out here, and things happen. But that the fact that white people may be looked at a certain way or look at as minorities in prison is because they are, and that might be something that you're not used to. So at the same time, it doesn't matter now. It will never matter to us, and we want to help you. And I would like to talk to you. So what you need to do is call that number. Get right here as far as where you be with yourself, that you are comfortable and you're no longer feeling like you want to injure yourself. That's where you need to be first. Then call me and we'll talk. If you want to listen to me talk, I'll whine and fuss about something all day. If you wanted me to listen, I will listen to you. And then we'll talk about the rest. So please email me now. Sip Nation, let me go ahead and end 27. This is 27. Let me end 27. Um, I will try to reach out to this person. Um, this man, and what we're gonna do. Remember, I was telling y'all about Fred when we come back for 29 or 28. It is my apologies. I wish that no done. I want to talk to you. Listen, the stories are gonna be there. The stories have happened. They're there. They're not going nowhere. They need to catch up anyway. What we need to do, I want to make sure you straight because what happens. And listen, I can. I'm not talking something I don't know. I'm not no. I'm not a qualified suicide counselor, but I am qualified to talk to you about that issue and your feelings of that. And so I want this is let me show you something. This is all right. So listen, this is just Detention International. It is a health and human rights organization that seeks to end sexual abuse in all forms of detention, right? And so I'm a member of the Survivor Council, which is that my name go, Rodney Roussell. I can talk to you. I'm a member of they got me I got some kind of paperwork for this. I wasn't planning on killing myself. I just had thoughts about it before sleep and didn't expect all this. So you can talk. So I know how to talk to you about that. You feel what I'm saying? I know how to talk. I'm okay. So I can. I don't want to say certified, but like they taught me how to talk. I actually talk to people now. I can't talk about it, and I don't be liking people to be like feeling like whatever, whatever. But I talk to people now about this. I do talk to like congressmen and stuff. I do, I talk to like congressmen and stuff, but I've also talked to former survivors. So I know I can talk to you about that. You're not talking to somebody that is not sensitive to what the issue is what I'm saying. You're not talking to like a counselor that never been there. You're talking to somebody who is like, I know about this here. You can talk to me, and I want to talk to you. I just want to make sure you're okay. I, you know, say that you listen to Lil Lemmy records. Uh, when I was a kid, I wasn't in prison. I was in county. In any type of detention is not okay. It doesn't matter. Did you email me? Let me see. Let me take a 5-minute break and see. Well, I need you to email me something so I know who you are. I don't know how to track you down on here, but I would. Just so I need to hear your voice. I need you to hear me to tell. I need to hear your voice tell me you are okay. That's what I need to do. And if I don't, I need to do that tonight. How do I find somebody on this? Like, do they tell me like the Instagram or something? mcshakielive@gmail.com. Thank you, Classic Man TV. What? Well, give it here. I give it to me here. Give it to me here. Okay. Whatever you feel comfortable. Stop. I just need to hear your voice to tell me you're okay, so I can move on. If I hear your voice and you tell me you're okay, I'll move on. Until I hear that, I'm not moving on. SWV, SV the H. Did you make the? All right, all right. What's up, Lakila? How you doing? It's shaking now. I don't. It's shaking now, sister. Childhood friend now. I love you too, Jody. It's shaking now. Thank you. Thank you. Lakia, how you doing? You all right, sister? Childhood friend right there. Where's the number? Where's the number? Yeah, could you call me that now? Check it from Japan. Japan, wow. That's good, Lakia. I'm gonna have to. Are you still staying in the same place? I'll stop by and see you. I need to, when the next time I'm my mom. Nine years. 993-260. Oh, you're perfect now. He posted the number. Hold on. Where is that? I don't see it. I don't see it, my baby. Nine 993-260 what? Auto corrected. 903. 903. 903. 203. How you doing? This is MC Shakie. I'm looking for someone maybe by the name of Dunn. Okay. What could you hold on one moment? Yo, let me talk to him a little while. I'm gonna call y'all back. I love y'all.